Welcome back. I'm Dr. Tyron Ellis, and thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Fellowship Ministries. So this video today is going to probably be a very short video. The reason being is because I've been praying. I've been praying, asking God, where do we start this ministry? Since this is our first video, I want to set the foundation or lay out the foundation for the ministry so we can build upon that. So I was asking God, where do we start? And I believe He gave me a starting place. And we're going to start with the Bible. This is the most important piece of this whole ministry, the foundation of it, which is the Bible. But I want to ask you a question. I want you to take a really deep dive and think about this that I'm about to ask, the question I'm about to ask you. And the question I want to ask you is this. What do you really believe? When it comes down to the Bible, what do you believe? Are you the type of person that believe pretty much for the Old Testament only? Or are you one of the persons that believe just the New Testament only? Do you believe in the New and the Old Testament? Or are you just familiar with the writing of the prophets? Or do you believe only the writing of the apostles? Or do you believe only the writing of the Gospels? How much of this Bible do you take to heart and believe? And what is it in this Bible that you do believe? And why is it necessary for your belief? We got to set that foundation first. And so that way we can take a leap from there because we have an understanding of what we believe to be true in the Bible. Me personally, I believe the Bible can be 3D. What do I mean? I'm glad you asked me. I believe the Bible can be dangerous. I believe the Bible can be divisive. I also believe the Bible can be difficult. Believe it or not, the Bible is one of the most misused books in the world. What are some things been misused for? Let me tell you. One, the Bible has been misused to justify slavery. The Bible has been misused to support capital punishment. This book, the Bible, has been misused to restrict the women's role in ministry. This Bible has also been used to support or oppose abortion. This book has been used to justify genocide. The Bible has also been misused to justify some wars. It's also been used to discriminate against a race of people. Also, this Bible has been misused to predict the end of the world. And last but not least, and you're going to like this one, the Bible has been misused to manipulate people for money. You see, you can just about make this Bible say anything when it's taken out of text. But it is our goal and our purpose to make sure that we learn how to apply correct interpretation to the scriptures. The Bible should only be used for the purpose by which it was written. But the challenge is this. So many people have already misinterpreted the Bible for their own gain. So, let me give you an example. If you go to Home Depot, you don't go to Home Depot to find out a recipe to bake a good apple pie. No, you go to Home Depot if you want to get some material to build a wall, to put some electricity in, to build a deck, to spruce up your house. That's the purpose of going to Home Depot. So that's the purpose we're going to learn with the Bible. We're going to learn what the Bible is and why we need to correctly interpret the Bible. You're going to learn some things in this next lesson about apologetics. You're going to learn a little bit about hermeneutics, doctrine, and some theology. Then we're going to wrap it all up and talk about how does the church and the Bible come together to form our Christian belief. So in our next week lesson, I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to do this for me. For next week, again, I want you to ask yourself the question and answer it. What do you believe? Because next week, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the purpose of the Bible. First of all, we're going to talk about what is the Bible? How did the Bible come to be? How is this book, the Bible, structured? And how do we begin reading the Bible? We're also going to discuss some resources for studying the Bible. And most importantly, we're we're going to talk about the methods of interpretation. So I look forward to seeing you next week on our next video. So tune in to my YouTube channel next Friday, right here on Fellowship Ministries, and we're going to go in deep dive into what is the Bible. Until then, God bless you, and I'll see you next time on Can I Get a Witness?